them. Let's start with number one. Know the 6 C's of social media marketing.
Now, the 6 C's of social media are pretty common sense, but I want to break them down. First of all, you've got to connect with people on social media.
Okay.
When you meet somebody, don't get their business card, get their name, and connect with them on LinkedIn.
Okay.
The next thing you need to do is communicate with them. Don't just collect people online. You actually need to go back and reach out to them. And what do you reach out to them with? Compelling content. You've got to be blogging. You've got to be sharing helpful articles, often written by others, not just by yourself. And then you want to do it consistently. And if you do it consistently, you become a part of the community. You know, you want people to get to the point where they miss you when you're not there. And then lastly, if you do all those things, you can turn that relationship into commerce. But it takes time. You do not want to sell too quickly online, or you'll make yourself a pariah pretty quickly.
Good advice. I love the 6 C's. All right, number 2, have a small media action plan.
Your social media action plan really is what I call the help mantra. So you should be sharing helpful content every day.
Okay.
You need to engage with people. Don't just send out links and do all this stuff. You want to make sure that you learn some people's names online, right?
Of course.
You meet people face to face. It takes 3 contacts to build a relationship. Online, it's 7, as high as 21. So you got to show up consistently and learn people's names. And you also got to listen carefully. Don't assume that Facebook people want to be communicated to like they're Twitter people. They don't like all that hashtag stuff we do over on Twitter. So
That's
make
true.
sure
That's really true.
you know how your target audience is using a particular social media site. And lastly, promote yourself with care. Nobody wants to hear buy my stuff, buy my stuff. You need to make sure that you're promoting other people's content at a 4-to-1 ratio of your own.
All right, tip number 3, know the triple ROI of social media.
It takes time to become a brand in demand online. So what you want to do is use what I call the triple ROI. So you got to understand that the first ROI is return on investment, which is your time. So you got to be really careful how you spend your time online. So that means just focus on one social media site. Secondly, it's return on influence. If you use social media well, you become a social media influencer like me, and that's something that you can monetize down the line.
Right.
But you also have to consider everything you do in social media is about return on identity, as in your brand identity. And you can kill your brand online as fast as you can grow your brand online. So be careful. No snarky comments, no negative comments about your competition or your customers. Just be nice online.
Yeah, some of that's common sense too. I mean, you want to be a nice person.
You do. You
Never
do.
burn bridges.
Because there's no such thing as a race and a tweet. Okay? There's no such thing.
All right, you are a best-selling author. I want to brag a little bit on your newest book, Become Your Own Boss in 12 Months, a month-to-month guide to a business that works.
Yes, I am so excited about this book because it is a complete guide to make the transition from employee to entrepreneur. And I break it down really simply. Each chapter is like 12 months before you launch, 11 months before you launch, 10 months before you launch. And I give people action steps at the end of each chapter so that it's not overwhelming, right? Because when you put your shingle out and you say you're open for business, you're taking on 10 to 14 jobs at one time.
That's true.
It's a lot. So I want to break it down so that you are prepared. And that's really what it's about.
We love it. Thank you so much.